Hello everybody, my name is Blazing Torchic and this is a very different kind of video to what you guys are going to be used to. There is one similar video, the Once to Battle, which I did, and trust me, I'm not going to blab on for as long as that one. I'm going to try and keep this 20 minutes at the very maximum, but I just wanted to talk about my 2020, because everyone seems to be doing it, and you know what, I might as well. So, this 2020, this year, oh boy, it has been a hell of a year in terms of bad things. Like, at the start of the year, we had all the memes, like we had World War Three, which was rumoured going around. Everyone was like, oh no, World War Three's happening. Then we moved on to the Rona, and everyone wishes that it was a meme that would go away at this point. Because, it has been terrible. Like, never in my life would I have thought that my kind of lifestyle would be enforced by the government. Sit inside and don't talk, don't like go out and talk to people. Man, there's no other words to say then. 2020 has been a bad year. But there have been some positives in this year. Like for me, personally, 2020, like the whole lockdown stuff, it hasn't really affected me too much, and it kind of stinks to say that. Like, it's probably something that should have affected me, but it didn't. I mean, I just sat inside, played video games, skipped my end of school exams. All of that build up of school for absolutely nothing at the end of it. I mean, came out with 2 9s, so I'm fine with that. But lockdown didn't affect me as much as I thought it would. Like, it allowed me to just binge through probably about 12 different anime. Like, I went through so much anime in lockdown, like, it is ridiculous. And started reading manga as well, although that was... Actually, no, that was after the first big lockdown, but... You know, we started off this year so well. Like, we had the sleep lock. Oh my god, that was this year. Oh, wow. It feels like it's gone by quickly, but then I look back and, like, the sleep lock was this year. Jeez. Like, so much stuff has happened to me this year. You had the sleep lock, my descent into gacha hell, because I descended into gacha hell this year. It started off with Arknights and all went downhill from there, and now I've got like an 100-day streak on Fate Go. But yeah, this is just me talking about stuff, you know. I'm gonna see what topics I can go on, like games. Oh, this year, when you say games this year, you think Among Us, Fall Guys. Those are the first games that popped in my mind when you say games of 2020. And then for me, there's going to be some personal ones like Muse-Dash, because yes, I play Muse-Dash. I've got slightly addicted to rhythm games and visual novels. Both of them, like, I have sunk into quite a hole. But I remember vividly 2 games in particular that have stuck out to me during lockdown. One of them, very old, came out in 2012. Katawa Shoujo. That was an experience. Like, my goodness, that. If you like visual novels and you haven't played Katawa Shoujo, just go play it, because it's great. But enough about that. The other game, probably Muse-Dash, to be honest. Like, ever since I got that, I've been on it, like, every day. Like, same with Binding of Isaac, but I've been playing that for a few years now. But games in general, there has been a slowdown. Like, there's been a lot more meme games. Like, recently you've seen the uprise of Mr. Krabs overdoses on ketamine and dies. Yes, I've watched those Moist Critical videos, and my goodness, how you could sit there for hours on end doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. Shiny hunting. But, oh, man, this year, well, did I get my Switch this? No, that was last year. Yeah, this year, a lot of stuff has happened. And I'm going to say this again and again and again, but a lot of stuff has happened. Like, I started the Soul Link with John, that is another huge thing that happened. I joined the TCL. My goodness, Soul Link with John, it's been so much fun, and we're still continuing on to 2021. We are going to have so much fun with the next one, because we have got abilities. I have got probably around about a third of the way through the layout, and oh boy, when you guys see this layout, it is going to blow you away. You thought the last one was good. Oh, I'm trying to one up John here, and let's just say, from the, I think I've one upped him. Like, I just sent him one of the things on the layout, and he's just like, oh, that's fire, amazing. Like just now as I'm recording this, but yeah, it has been certainly a different year. Being locked inside for most of it. I mean, again, I'm going to say this, that was kind of what I used to do anyway. But it's also given me a newfound appreciation for some things. Like, when we come out of lockdown, I want to play competitive sports so much. Because I'm so annoyed. And I know a lot of people just be like, oh, for goodness sakes, when I say this. But after I watched Haikyuu, I really wanted to play volleyball. And everyone's going to be going like, ugh, he's one of those kind of people. But no, I'm genuinely interested in the sport. And it's just like, it's something we're missing out on. Like, all these competitive sports, like PE, by far one of the best things we did in school. Like, I love playing netball. I was the iron wall of defence in netball. I'm pretty sure the last 3 or 4 games I played netball in school, nobody scored a point against me when I was in defence. But enough about my senior school netball record. Ugh. What else is there to talk about? So we have the start of the Soul Link, Cage Lock, of course, which is gone for another year. It's mad to think it's been over a year since we started Cage Lock. That's coming back too, and another layout I've got to get done. Oh man, I want to save all the 2021 stuff for the latter half of this, but what we've had in 2020, we've had the Manhunt, Dreams Manhunt videos. Those have been fun to watch. I don't care if he cheats. Who gives a damn about his speedrun record? He might, but he's a 1.15 speedrunner. What's he going to care about a 1.16 5th place speedrun? But, yeah, the Manhunt's so much fun to watch. It's got me playing Minecraft a little bit again. Something I might put on the channel eventually. Got this PC. Got this new mic. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the first time you guys are hearing me on this mic. And I can get real close to this mic. My voice is sounding better through this mic, everything. I've had so many upgrades this year. So, for me, it hasn't been a terrible year. There have been terrible things. So much has gone wrong this year. But, for me, a lot of stuff's gone right. And that's something we should also look at this year. Everyone's saying, 2020 is the worst year. It's just it's such a bad year. But if you can't just always look at the negative things, you gotta look at the positive things as well. There's been so much. There's been a sense of everyone coming together, united under a common enemy of COVID. Obviously you're gonna have your outliers, you're gonna have those people, but everyone, the majority of people are just come on, let's get through the end of this. Let's end this here to make 2021 the best. And they say pride comes before a fall. I don't know how this is going to work, but you can flip it on the head. After the fall can come a rise. 2020's been the fall. 2021 could be the rise. It, in in terms of me, 2021, I've got so much planned for this channel. Like, you got the Soul Link coming out, you got the new Cage Lock coming out, you got me returning to streaming, because yes, I'm going to do that. I'm still 50-50 on what the return stream is going to be, because I don't have the face cam, and I said I'm doing the Doki Doki Losers Challenge when I get that face cam. But I'm also thinking of starting Stardew Valley soon, like, very, very soon. So, I don't know, it just depends on how it goes, I guess. 2021. Oh boy. This 2021 better be good. Because if we have another 2020, it is going to hurt a lot. Because, like, you say we've got the new COVID strain, and it's just like everything's gonna go worse. We have a new tier of lockdown, tier 4. It's just like, man, could things get any worse? And I'm usually an optimist, but not gonna lie, I think things are going to get a bit worse. Like, things will probably get worse. They will. And if we just accept that, it won't hurt as bad when it does happen. In my opinion. That's how I function. That's how my brain functions. Prepare yourself for the worst, and when it happens, you'll just be like, oh, so it did happen. And if not the worst happens, then you're just like, oh, that's great. Expected the worst didn't happen. But yeah, back to my 2020, because I got off that. My 2020, in terms of YouTube, I did slack off towards the end. Like, after September, after I started college, it did get a lot more difficult getting the stuff out, because I got all the college work and stuff, but I still could have had the stream now and then, but I was also waiting for the PC, and after I got the PC, I was waiting for the new mic, because I actually couldn't record on my PC until I got this mic, because it's got two separate... Wow, you can hear my voice breaks in high definition. But, yeah, it's got two separate ports, one for here and one for microphone, so... even though I had the new PC, the best I could do was record video only. But now that I've got the mic, oh, there's so much stuff I can do. Stardew Valley is going to be one of the first things, and the project I'm working on, because once I get this project, once I get all the background work and everything finished for this, it is probably going to be my best series yet. And in fact, no, I'm going to say it is going to be my best series yet. Yeah, got the PC, everything. I'm probably just repeating myself, but that's just what I do. What else happened this year for me? Oh boy, there was 2 rabbit holes I fell down. So, got a little bit of an admission of guilt, there we go. A little bit of an admission of guilt here. I previously mentioned the gacha. I started playing Arknights, got really into that, great game. Then I started playing Fate Go. And for all those Fate Go fans out there, I pulled 3 5-stars back to back recently. And for those of you who don't know, the odds of getting a 5-star on Fate Go are not big. The first 5-star I pull, 0.7% chance. The second, 0.013, and the third, 0.7 again. It's just like, wow, I actually did that. Haven't done another pull since, so I could continue that streak. I'll keep you guys updated on Twitter if I do continue that streak. But yeah, also I'm deciding to put no visuals on this. I don't know if I've already mentioned this, but this is just me. Just me. No visuals, just me, just my thoughts. Just getting stuff out there. Yeah, the first rabbit hole was the gacha one. Recently it's also been Genshin, because, official. Yes. I recently got official and it's just been like, yes, I got official, that's all I need. Because official is top tier. But, the other admission of guilt, I fell down the VTuber rabbit hole, and I have not regretted it. I do not regret this rabbit hole that I fell down. No gacha, no VTuber, I do not regret this. Oh boy. VTubers have certainly exploded this year. I had previously seen a couple of clips, all of which were Fubuki actually. But I'd seen a couple of clips in there, I was just like, oh, that's cool, I guess, and then just moved on. And then Hololive EN happened. Oh, jeez, wow, how many voice breaks can I have? But yeah, then Hololive EN happened, and your boy shrimped. Oh, your boy shrimped hard. But, well, no monetary shrimping, but just support. Because, I mean, you gotta support them. Also, reaching 1 million and that quickly, just like, damn. Hololive EN kind of saved the end of 2020. It just made it so much better. And then, of course, Hachima. what? You know what? I ain't even gonna start on Hachima because I don't even know where to begin with that absolute chaos. Yeah, the end hasn't been as bad as I thought. I mean, yeah, you got the new strain, you got the new restrictions and stuff, but the end hasn't been terrible. And yeah, I'm starting to run out of things to say. Like this is what happens when I don't script. Sometimes it's just quiet, other times I just go on for hours. But yeah, anime wise, I'm just going over everything really. Anime wise, it's been an alright year. It's been an alright year. The beginning was shaky. Was My Hero Season 4 this year? I have no idea. But the beginning was definitely shaky, with pretty much the only shows we had were ReZero and God of High School, if you could get through that pacing. Read the webtoons. God of High School's great. The fights, the animation, really good, but man, they rushed it. And then in the latter half, it started to build up the hype. We got the new season of Haikyuu, and oh, I love me some Haikyuu. And oh my goodness, the OST was mental. That is probably, hands down, the best music Haikyuu has had, and out of every anime I've watched, Haikyuu has had the best music so far. Because recently, I don't know if it's Yuki Hayashi who's still doing it, but my goodness, they are doing something right. And then we got the start of Attack on Titan season, the final season. It's something weird when you can say you started watching anime before Attack on Titan's second season. That's when you know you've been here for a decent chunk of time, at the very least. Like, it's been 4 years. I started reading manga as well. I'm fully up to date on Haikyuu's manga. Well, fully up to date. Finished Haikyuu's manga. Fully up to date with My Hero. When I say I read manga, I read manga. Like, I went through Haikyuu in 2 weeks, and then the next two manga I read were Bokuben and Quintessential Quintuplets. Each of them I finished in a day. Well, Bokuben obviously only recently finished, so I got up to date, 179 chapters I think. And then Bokuben finished. Real Life was another good one. I'm just going completely off topic. This is just, I'm just literally listing everything that's happened in my 2020. So what have I covered? Covered the Gacha Descent into Hell. Still free to play on every gacha I play, by the way. Completely free to play. Have 7 5-stars of Fake Gold. Don't know how that happened. But, Gacha Descent into Hell. The, Hololive Descent into Hell. Especially with Hachima, my goodness. The channel. Yeah, was this the year we hit 100? I swear this is the year we hit 100. I cannot remember. That just shows how off I've been with YouTube in terms of content creation. I did have quite an idea drop, but yeah, YouTube covered. Man, thank you Kaga and John for collabing with me. You guys You guys are the best. The TCL, how could I forget how terrible I am at competitive battling? Oh, my goodness. How many matches have I played? So, 6 plus, how many was TCL Season 6? There was 8 of us. 6, 7, 4. Quick math, 17. Out of 17 matches I have played, I have won 2, because I'm not including that timeout win I got. So I've won 17 out of 2 league matches. So there's something to improve on in 2021. Yeah, TCL, bunch of fun. Can't wait for the next season. I think they're introducing a minors league, which I'm joining, which is the TDL, which is not as difficult as the TCL. Fingers crossed. But yeah, TCL, that's been covered. Anime, manga, yeah, that's all been. Oh, solo leveling. Solo leveling, great, love it. That's that one good. Right, done. Brain, speak words before 2020 is over. By the way, I'm recording this literally like 3 hours before New Year's on my side. But, yeah. The basic summary of 2020 is, wow, that happened. Let's hope next year's better. Because next year, if and hopefully when this whole COVID thing is over and we return to normal, well, it's not going to be normal. It's going to be 10 times more active than normal. Everyone's going to rush out. Everything's going to start happening. It's going to be party central around the world when this whole COVID thing is over. And that's a good thing. We need to celebrate the fact that this is going to be ending. Oh, 2021. This is probably going to be a yearly thing I do, by the way. The 2021, and to my 2021 self, keep going. Keep doing stuff. Have fun. Enjoy the moments you have. Remember the sad moments. Remember the painful moments. And make sure the happy moments are 10 times better than that. If you ever feel stuck, talk to people. Because that's something I definitely need to work on. I mean, I rarely get sad, so, I mean, I'm quite an optimistic person. I rarely feel sad. I get annoyed at games, but rarely do I have a day where I'm just like, ugh. So that's why I don't really talk to people as much as I should. I'm not the best at socializing. I mean, if my lockdown lifestyle has told me anything, it's that. I probably need to get better at talking to people. Better at talking to people. My goodness, this is definitely proving my social skills are down the drain. But yeah, ever feel stuck, talk to people. I'm always open if you need to talk to me. I won't be the best, but talking to someone's the start at the very least. Yeah, just make friends, have fun. Make 2021 the best year you've ever had. Even if it tries to make itself the worst, even if you see that boss's health bar in the sky, smile. Just keep on smiling and having fun. So yeah, my name is Daniel, aka Blazing Torchic. Let's make 2021 the best year we've had yet. See you guys next year. Bye bye.